Hey everybody, it's Cheyenne here. It's been quite a while since I made a video. It is November 3rd at 3:04. I don't think I've made a true video since I stopped taking Norco painkillers several years ago. A lot has happened since then. I've been divorced, remarried, went to college full time, was working full time, and out of the blue, I had a massive heart attack. Still trying to process that one. Subsequently, I had a triple bypass. This happened, it was September of 2011. In October of 2011, one of the bypasses failed for reasons unknown. Some say smoking, some say something else. The vein wasn't viable or whatever. But anyways, I had to be stented, and I was very lucky that I could be stented this go around. I couldn't be before. Um, got out of that procedure and tried to heal. And it's over a year later, and I'm still trying to process in 2012 that I'm not going to live very long, no matter what I do. So, everybody tells me that's a negative attitude and we can't know, but the reason I say that is because I'm still having angina. I'm having to take nitroglycerin, Effient, which is sort of an antiplatelet um, blood pressure medicine, which I never have had to do before, a full aspirin, Lipitor for cholesterol, etc. Here's the kicker. This is why I say I'm going to die early. Um, and the purpose for this video. Mentally, I don't think I came back to myself until a couple of months ago. Um, Having heart bypasses really does something to you. It's a depressing, anxiety riddled thing to go through, as well as physically um, very tough. Um, I guess the physical part, honestly, is the easy part. I'm having anxiety even as I make this video. Feel like I'm going to have like a panic attack, but I'm going to try not to. So, anyway, the reason for this video is to let you guys know how I'm doing. I stayed off the pain medicine, um, didn't have a problem with it. Life was going great until the heart surgery. And while I was in the hospital, they put me on large amounts and quantities of things I don't know what, but some of the things I do know were Ativan, um, uh, probably lots of morphine, Oxy, Roxy, which I don't fully know what that is, and sent me home with Norco. And I was in such bad pain at the time, I took it and um, stopped taking it again. Started taking Ultram, thinking, okay, that's non-narcotic, no big deal. Then I stopped trying to take the Ultram. Withdrawal, crazy, crazy withdrawal. So, um, recently stopped taking the pain medicine altogether again. I have a problem in my low back and my upper, I guess, neck area. Well, I should say lower neck area. I have an MRI scheduled for Monday, and my doctor has prescribed me a pain patch that I'm too chicken to wear because he gave me the strongest one. So I'm trying to wait out the MRI and see what's going to happen because I don't want to go back to using pain pills full time. I don't know if it's going to require surgery or what, but it hurts. It hurts even when I'm taking any kind of pain medicine. So here I am. The reason why I'm here today is this. For a couple of months, every time I light up a cigarette, my old buddy that I've been smoking for 26 years, 3 packs a day or more, I'm terrified that I'm going to fall dead. A couple of weeks ago, I had a crisis where I got up in the morning, I felt fine. Jeremy and I were talking, my husband, and all of a sudden I got an angina attack. I tried to wait some of them out. Some of them are too painful, so I took a nitro. Didn't help. So 5 minutes later, I took another nitro. Blood pressure crashed. Everything started dissolving before my eyes. I was praying to God. I was dead. I was dying. I literally felt myself slipping into death. You can laugh. You can say I didn't, but I'm telling you, I wasn't right until very recently from that. Went to the hospital by ambulance. They did absolutely nothing for me. I left AMA when I got to where I could stand. Um, the only thing I can think of what's causing these things are these. So I've been in a battle back and forth on quitting. I've tried to quit several times. I fail. I now have a book called Alan Carr's The Easy Way to Quit. It looks at quitting smoking differently than anything else I've seen out there. and I'm going to do it. People are saying, yeah, right, whatever. Cheyenne will never quit smoking. She's dying and she's still smoking. Well, that's the whole point. Um, I've become very fearful of these. And I'll be honest with you, even now when I smoke these, I feel worse. I feel my blood pressure go really high, which it didn't used to. I get shaky. Um, and I just feel like I'm killing myself. If I'm going to die, if that's what's in the cards, then okay. I can't process that. But I'm certainly not wanting to help myself die. I've cut my cholesterol down drastically. I've changed my diet. I don't exercise as much as I should because I freeze all the time, and I don't go out and walk as much as I should, but I do a lot of walking more than I used to. So everything's good except for this. So this is my, you know, my pre-video saying that I'm going to quit smoking. You can't quit smoking until you finish the book, or at least that's what they encourage. They want your brain to be fully deprogrammed on cigarettes and stuff like that before you actually extinguish your last cigarette. You're not supposed to have any withdrawal pangs or things like that. You're supposed to celebrate it and your body's healing, and hey, I'm up for anything. So I'll try to check in with you guys. I'll try to let you know how it's going. To all my friends that smoke, I'm begging you, please stop. I know it's hypocritical coming from me with a cigarette, that sort of thing. But please don't go to where I've been. Mine was a hereditary thing. I have acute coronary artery syndrome and other things. But this ensured that I had heart attacks at 41 instead of 71. So I'm a fool. Learn from me. Um, I think that I will probably finish the book sometime today or tomorrow. My tentative quit date is for tomorrow, which would be the 4th. And after I quit, I'm not going to light one up no matter what. Option for failure, 0. I quit here a couple days ago for about, I think it was 16 or 19 hours. To be honest, I was so fuzzy headed, I can't remember. But my body felt calmer. I didn't feel as scared that I was fixing to have a huge heart attack, all that stuff, at the time. So it's way past time. And I wish I'd have found this man in this book years ago and I could have escaped this because it's a very sad thing. On a lighter note, my first grandchild was just born. Her name is Fallon Monroe. She's a beautiful little girl. She was 9 pounds 3 ounces, 20 inches long. She was born at 11:53 p.m. on October 27th, which is the day after her daddy Patrick's birthday, that was pretty cool. Um, and on the home front, my marriage is wonderful. I love my husband. Um, I miss my 2 younger kids that still don't want to be a part of my life and don't want me to be a part of theirs, but they have that right. And they went through a lot in the transition, and I certainly would never judge them or fault them for that. My heart is heavy. I miss them every day, and that seems to be one of my biggest problems in life. Um, what can I tell you? I do a lot of praying, and it's one of those things that it's so painful that you almost have to try to block it out of your mind, and then you feel guilty for doing so. But I've reached out several times only to get a shut door, so I feel like I have to respect them and their decision and understand where they're coming from, because their happiness to me is far greater than what mine should be. And that's where I'll leave it. And I know I'm kind of rambling and stuff, but hey, that's what a bypass does. It makes you kind of scatterheaded. So, but I want to reclaim my life. I'm trying to get off of anything or substance that can hurt me. Caffeine, nicotine, pain pills, the Ativan they got me on for panic attacks after the heart attack and in the hospital. So I'm slowly tapering down off of Ativan. I forget to take it. And when I forget to take it, my body goes into withdrawal, and I hate this stuff. So that's been pretty easy. I'm down like 1.5 milligrams now from what they started me on. Pain pills, like I said, I got the pain pills when I need them. I don't want to be a slave to them anymore though, and I just kind of have to see where the MRI takes me. Um, but as for quitting smoking, I believe with all my heart that when I quit these, the angina will go away. My blood will flow better. It'll get more oxygen to my organs. And maybe I might have a fighting chance for a year or two life, maybe more. Um, That's all I can say. Wish me luck. I've tried the patch. I've tried all kinds of other methods, and your brain is just, oh my God, give me one, I'm gonna kill somebody, and that sort of thing. So, get the book. I downloaded it free. I'm kind of ashamed to say that, but um, as soon as I'm able, I will contribute the amount that the book would have cost to the person. But right now, it's kind of like a have-to thing. And I don't get out a lot because of anxiety, so it's not like I could have gone down to the library and checked it out and stuff like that. So, Alan Carr, I'm not robbing you. I plan on donating the exact cost of what the book would have been. And I thank you for giving me my life back and millions of people's lives back. And I think you're brilliant. I think you're brilliant. And I only wish that I had done this sooner. Like I said, I'll try to update you guys as I go. Um, and if you want to get in touch with me, you can write me at Shaianne at AOL.com. SHAIANNE at AOL.com. Um, that's all I got to say. I miss the world. I've been kind of cooped up now for a year trying to process the fact that I almost died and I may die. But it doesn't mean I don't love you guys, my family, my friends out there, people I don't even know. I'd love to get to know you, and I could use some support. I had no therapy during this whole heart thing. I didn't even get to do cardiac rehab. Um, it's scary. It's blowing me away scary. I've had a crisis of faith. I've had a crisis of life. I've had a lot of crises, and I'm trying to take back hold of my life. And I don't want to be a slave to anything. I never have wanted to be a slave to anything. That's just my personality. But at this point, I'm kind of a slave to the medications that keep my heart flowing. Um, but this is colliding with the medications and the surgeries and the stent, and this is what we call insanity. This is what we call suicide. Okay? I'm so afraid that I'm going to die because of my heart that I light one of these up to ensure it. Schizophrenic much? Insanity much? Irrational thought much? Extremely. And it's brainwashing, and it is a drug addiction. And so that's it, guys. I've been looking for videos on people quitting smoking because I'm fearful of withdrawal and all that, and I can't find very many, so here's one. So I'll let you know when the process begins. And if you guys have any questions or anything, you can do this. You can do anything. I can do this. I'm going to do this. See you later. Bye.